Hi everyone, I thought I would pop on and make a little video, maybe not so little, we'll see how long it is, just reviewing how we play the ukulele because for many of you 4th and 5th graders, we either started or we were reviewing ukulele in class when we last saw each other in March. So I actually got some requests, people wanting to play ukuleles that they had at home. So I thought I would make a video to remind you some of the stuff that we learned so that you can play at home. And I'm also going to be making another video about how to tune your ukulele. So if you need help with that, look out for that other video. And I'm also going to hook you up with some YouTube videos where the ones where you play along with it. Many of you probably remember we did that in class as well. And those are pretty cool, so I'm gonna hook you up with those as well. But to start, we have to review how we hold our ukulele and also how we play our chords. So to hold our ukulele, if you are right-handed like I am, I don't know if this will be reflecting in where this really looks like my right hand, but trust me, it is. So if you are right-handed, you are going to hold your ukulele in your left hand. I know that doesn't sound like it makes sense, but trust me. When you have it in your left hand, you're going to bring it up to your chest like this. Make sure that the face of the ukulele is out and not up. If you do it up, see how my wrist is bent really weird and it's going to hurt. You don't want to do that. So we're going to bring the face out. The next thing we want to do, you want to kind of tuck it a little bit under this arm. Your left hand is going to be the one that is pressing down the strings, and your right hand is going to be the one that is strumming. Now strumming, if you remember, we're going to take our thumb and go from the top. I'm always going to refer to the part that, or the string that is closest to your face as the top. You're going to go from the top down, okay? When we are putting our fingers down to make our chords, that is a combination of strings and frets. So our frets are these metal bars that go down the neck of the ukulele. And those are on guitars as well. For our purposes, we're looking, these are frets, and the spaces in between those are the ones I'm going to be referring to. So if I say it's on the 2nd fret, you would count down 1, 2 spaces. For the strings, I'm gonna say the top one, which is the closest to your face. The second one is the one next to that. The third one, and then the 4th one is the one that's closest to your feet. Okay? So we are going to start with C, since that's where we started in school. And to do that, we're going to start with our ring finger. That's the one next to your pinky. We're gonna go down 3 frets, 1, 2, 3, on the last string, the 4th string, the one closest to your feet. Then take your thumb to strum, and we're gonna go, there you go, that's C. The second one we learned was F. That one we're gonna use our peace sign fingers, our pointer and our middle finger. Your middle finger is going to be going on the 1st string, the one closest to your face, on the 2nd fret, 1, 2, and your pointer finger is going to be on the 3rd string. So there's going to be 1 in between them. There's not going to be any fingers on the 2nd one. We're going on the 3rd one on the 1st fret. So it looks like this, sounds like this. The next chord that we learned was G, and that one uses 3 fingers, the pointer, middle, and ring finger. And this is the most tricky, so bear with me. Your pointer finger is going to be on the 2nd fret, so 1, 2, on the 2nd string, so 1, 2, we got that one down. Then your ring finger is going to be on the 3rd string, the 3rd fret, so 3, 3. Then your middle finger is going to be on the 2nd fret on the last string. So your pointer and your middle finger are both on the same fret, just different strings. There's a string in between them. And it kind of makes like a V shape almost. Sounds like this. Now, if this is tricky for you and it really hurts your hands, there is another way to do this. You can take your pointer finger and kind of lay it on top of the 4th, 3rd, and 2nd string like this, where it's kind of just laying on top of all of them. You still have to press down a little bit. And then take your middle finger and find that 3rd string, 3rd fret underneath it. And you can play it like that. I don't like that way as much, but a lot of you seemed to think that way was easier, so I want to go over that as well. The last note or chord that we learned was A, and if you remember, A is F minus 1. So you're going to put your pointer finger, your middle finger on the 2nd fret 1st string, and your pointer finger on the 1st fret 3rd string, like we're playing F, but then you're going to lift up your pointer finger. So you really didn't have to put your pointer finger down. It's just your middle finger 2nd on the 2nd fret on the 1st string, if that makes sense. So those are our 4 chords that we learned. C, F, G, and A. And yeah, that's that. The reason I went into so much detail on the fingers and the frets and the strings is because, as you remember, at school, a lot of the ukuleles had stickers on them. And I'm guessing that your ukuleles at home don't. So you're really going to have to pay attention to where you're putting your fingers. So that's kind of it. Stay tuned for a video on tuning, and keep an eye out for those YouTube videos for the play-alongs. Alrighty.